Hey guys, Brendan here, aka Mr. Weaverface. I have not really done a pickup video lately because, quite frankly, it's winter time here in the Northeast, so there's really not a lot of outdoor venues to find some good deals like flea markets and yard sales. It's just not happening this time of year. But I did find a good Nintendo pickup on Craigslist, and I did a recent run to Goodwill and found a couple games there. So I'll show you all the stuff that I found, and then we'll see if I got a good deal or not. So stay tuned, let's take a look. Alright, most of this video is going to just focus on the one Craigslist transaction, which was that Nintendo lot I was talking about. On the listing, it was listed locally, so I didn't have to drive far for it. And everything was listed at about $110 originally. It wasn't selling, and I think they relisted at $100. I offered $80, and then they came back at $90, and I said that's fine. They did say in the ad everything worked the last time we used them. So you know how that is. People really aren't so truthful on Craigslist. Although I've been fairly lucky. Most people that I deal with, everything has worked out. So I figured even though they gave that disclaimer that everything was sold as is, untested, I'd still take a chance on it. Because there were two consoles for Nintendo, Super Nintendo console, all the games, something had to work. And I thought $90, a little high than what I wanted to spend, but there were some games in there that I did not own, and there were some manuals in there that I did not own for games I already have. And I thought if I could sell a complete Nintendo set on eBay or something like that, I get most of my money back anyway. So let me just show you what I got. I got one of the systems to work. It just needed to be cleaned up. So I have a complete system. You know, the Zapper, two controllers work, and the Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt works. So I'll be able to resell that. The other console, I was not able to get it to work even, turning it on. It wasn't even getting like the black screen or the gray screen. So I need to look at that a little bit further. I may just sell it as parts because time is limited. I don't have time to fool around with stuff like that sometimes. The lot actually came with 5 controllers, so 2 of them works complete. So I'm going to sell those with that set. I have a third controller that works really good, and then I have one controller that just doesn't work at all, and the other one is a little finicky. So I may sell that, on eBay as is or something like that. The Super Nintendo console works, so that's awesome. That also did come with a Super Nintendo controller. And I'll show pictures of this at the end too, but these are the games that I already had. And actually, all the games came in this cool carrying case, and these aren't cheap either on eBay. I think they go for like 10 or 20 bucks. So it holds like 10 Nintendo games, and there's a section for manuals in the middle there. The games that I already own, there's actually a second copy of Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. Yeah, if I can do this better. Super Spike V-Ball. Anticipation. Yeah, not too... I mean, these aren't quality games. TC Surf Designs. And Hogan's Alley. It's not a 5-screw, but pretty cool game. I remember playing this game in the arcade, and that did come with a manual. And I actually already had that for a manual. Some of these games came with sleeves, too. One of the games that I did not get... Actually, got some manuals here that I didn't have. Burger Time. Marble Madness, which is a great game from the Nintendo. I remember beating that as a kid. I remember playing that in the arcade too, and getting that on the Nintendo and playing that was, I thought, pretty awesome. And I got a Bomberman manual. No Bomberman game though, but there's a manual in there. How does that happen where you lose the game but you still end up with the manual? Anyway, this game I was eyeing up in the lot, Pinbot, and I didn't own this game as a kid, but I remember going to my friend Jeremy's house and playing this game a lot. And this is a cool pinball game, so if you have not played that, that is cool. Another game that I don't own, I have not played it though, Adventures of Tom Sawyer. And Joust, classic arcade game, and with the manual on that. Also came with Tetris and Paperboy, and I did not have the manuals for these, but I do have them now, so that was a little bit of an addition to my collection. And 2 more games, Spot, the video game, and Super Dodgeball. So as you can see, nothing too stellar, but I was able to pick up, I think, around 5 games that I did not own. Gonna have to resell some stuff to make my money back, but free games is always a good thing. So that's what I got from that Craigslist lot. I'm usually a glutton for punishment. I always stop in at Salvation Army and Goodwill around here, but I never find good video game deals there. They always have old sports games like Madden 2001 for the PlayStation 2. And if I do find a game there that's decent, usually the discs are all scratched to hell, so it's not even worth picking up or taking a gamble on. Because I see a lot of people on the internet saying, at Nintendo age, people saying they get these all these fantastic finds at Goodwills, but not in Pennsylvania, unfortunately, at least around where I live. But just a couple days ago, I decided to stop there. It was on my way home, and I actually did find some Xbox games. The discs were pristine. There were no scratches on them, surprisingly, and the games came with manuals. So I got each of these games for $3. The first one was SVC Chaos SNK versus Capcom. So it looks like an awesome fighting game for the Xbox. And like I said, everything looks pretty mint. I mean, maybe a little bit of wear on that cover there, but I have to take the sticker off. But came with the manual and the disc there. And like I said, the disc was scratch free. And then the second game I picked up for $3 was Collector's Set Dead or Alive Ultimate. And I heard of these games, but I never played them yet. But this came with Dead or Alive 1 and 2. And you can see that the games are in the sleeves there. They just come on out. But again, both of them came with manuals and the discs look pristine. So that was a good pickup as well. So let's tally everything up and then we'll see if I got a good deal or not. Alright, got a pretty good deal. Nothing outstanding or remarkable or even awesome, but I found a couple games, about a handful of games to add to my Nintendo collection. I'm going to have to do some work selling some stuff off, but you know, I was really scrounging for some deals lately. It's the winter time. There's not much stuff going on. I was getting desperate, man. Desperate measures. I had to get something. And as a collector, you guys know how this goes. Just wish I lived in a more fair weather state than I could do this stuff year round, but that's just not the case right now. So I got some good Nintendo stuff, got a couple Xbox games, so it is what it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did like it, please click the thumbs up button. Make sure to comment on the video if you have any questions or if you just want to leave a comment. And also make sure you subscribe to the channel and tell all your friends and family about this if they're interested in video games. So again, thank you for watching this video. I'm Brendan, aka Mr. Weaverface. Take care.